Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to chance! Goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Brazil didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Has a pop! He scores! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Brazil grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Defenders on the back foot. Mbappe. Has he picked him out? Is there any support? Going for goal! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. France take the lead. And the through ball is intercepted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's had a shot! Danilo. Richarlison. He's pinged one through here. Richarlison! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Vinicius Junior goes for goal! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and fit.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw, some real no-nonsense defending. And he's onside, shot at goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And that has been cleared. And he's there to cut it out. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Into the box. He's had a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
It's a loose ball. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Richarlison hits one! Another big chance that gets away.
Brazil really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And that's been levered clear. That's not going to make it. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Richarlison. That intervention was very necessary. Vinicius Junior! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Cleared away. Forward it goes. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Finds himself eased off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Richarlison. Hernandez plays it forward. And the counter is on. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. That's the start of another 45 minutes. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Vinicius Junior. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mathieu. Vinicius Junior. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Just brushed off the ball there. Mathieu. Richarlison. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Brazil seem to have chosen a top...
Hits one! France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
A really good feat. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Mbappe has a shot!
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of... And the shot! He can pounce on that! Back of the net! Alisson did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched.
And the finish! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to...
Has a hit! It's in!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. He's gone for it! And in again! It's offside, yes it is. Tries to get it forward quickly. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gets the better of his man.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
A real chance to break. Marquinhos. Crosses in a low one.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Has a hit! France are making a change now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Battles to win it back. Hoists it forward. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Has gone out. That has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To turn a deficit into a lead. Brilliant save from Alisson! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And he just whacks it away. Fired deep towards the back post.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Going through. Has a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Brazil, what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul.
France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, what a ball! And it's Dembele. Out to the right, back into the middle. Dembele! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Time is up. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Truly, this really is a quite wonderful stadium, located here at the foot of the Alps. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come in. Oh, shooting chance! He's had a go! And that certainly packs a punch. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And now they can launch a counter. Mbappe. Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. And the counter is on. Vinicius Junior. Well weighted. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Oh, real danger here. Gets it upfield. Nicely measured pass.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Mbappe. Mbappe.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences.
And it's got through. Gorgeous control there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Mbappe! Keeper's got a good, strong hand to that. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Rudiger does well there, alert. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Driving on, big chance! He's delivered all right! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He's in space and looking for options. Mbappe. Oh, he's broken through. Mbappe! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Massive leap! could easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Vinicius Junior. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Vinicius Junior. He's away. Has a go! No mistake. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
So that's two now. Shapes to shoot! There is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C.
Shot a goal! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Madrid take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Madrid get it back again. Vinicius Junior has come loose with a delicate ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rudiger. How about Dembele hits it! Breaks on here. Rudiger gets it back. Valverde. Valverde puts his foot on the gas. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Dashing forward at pace. Vinicius Junior. And he's cut it out. Can he shoot?
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Madrid are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Valverde drives it forward. Looking to break out here. He gets past his man. Chance. Vinicius Junior. Turns and goes back. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Defenders on the back foot. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. Goes for goal! And the finish! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
That's a throw. Rudiger. Valverde. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Mbappe. Defending of the... Mbappe has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And it's been taken straight back. Going through. Going for goal! Goal! First blood drawn. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. goes for goal! Lovely bit of skill there. Played out to the right. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Now a chance to break. Oh, good interception. He's through, now is he in? Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Looking to get within range. Rudiger, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Keeper's ball. And now the breakaway. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He'll fancy himself from here. And he's going direct. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He's in! Vinicius Junior striding forward, facing goal. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. And he's cut it out. Rice.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Valverde. Mbappe shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and...
Has a pop! It's in him, surely this time! It's bounced out! He's scored! They've done it again! It is incredible! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the...
Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well positioned to make that interception. Goalkeeper's ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Madrid hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. Already up and running for the second half. Rice tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Decent looking ball. Has a hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And the counter is on. Battles to win it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Got a sight of goal here. Courtois can claim that. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, good take in a good area. Quick glance at goal.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Now can he finish? Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. The changes then in quick succession. Mbappe swept in. Rice, and now they can launch a counter. It's gone out for a throw-in. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Mbappe. He came in hard, very hard. He's away, has a pop! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Cleared away. Little doubt, that is a foul.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
There's the shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vinicius Junior brings the ball forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Mbappe, over to the left. Referee's given a throw. Hoists it forward. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Brahim Diaz. He's in space and looking for options.
Madrid can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And it's played forward. Brahim Diaz. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the shot! They've scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Plays it out to the flank. Saka. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, wonderful stuff and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to... Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Stadio Olimpico, a venue that has an old-school feel about it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. There's the shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Kane. Whistle's gone, that's foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Gnabry. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And it's been taken straight back. Out to the left it goes. Rice, hit long and direct. Hits one!
Contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't really faced the keeper. And
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Hoists it forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. It's got through to him. Merino. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. And it's played forward, looking to break out here. And here's Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Gnabry. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, real danger here. Goretzka. Now it's Kane. Kane goes for goal. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Merino. Well weighted. Merino.
Ta simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
And here's Kane. Merino. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Kane. He get Kane with a shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser! And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. And it's Kane. He's had that put on a... shapes to shoot! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
He's through the middle. Gnabry gets the better of his man. Tries a shot! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
That is going to be the final action of the first half.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, that's neat. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Ball's out on the left now. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Kimmich. Decent looking ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Kane. Merino. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Got a sight of goal here. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And here's Gnabry. Kane. Oh, it's Kane with a shot! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
It's a loose ball. Rice. It's on a plate. Oh, that is up, and the shot! And in it goes!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
There's going to be another change here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
It's got through, and oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to further improve their position of comfort. Good save, really well read.
Had a good feeling they'd missed the penalty, but they have to find a gutsiness themselves from here.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Good ball. Now it's Kane with a shot! It's in!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
4 in the game. He is the man. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Tries lifting it over, looking for space out wide.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Rice plays it forward. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Cut out in the nick of time. Hoists it high. Good ball over the top. It's Kane! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Kane certainly did his part with a lovely pass, and unfortunately the loveliness ceased there.
Chance to break. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The ultra-modern home of Arsenal, a symbol of their class, their timeless sophistication. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful...
Big chance! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Simplicity itself.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Manchester didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. And that had to be more accurate. Foden gets into some space. Here's the ball in. Has a pop! Another chance! It's going to be another corner, I think. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Here it is now, surely! Dashing forward at pace. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Forward it goes. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's played forward. Dangerous looking ball. And it's come to nothing. And it's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mohamed Salah. Shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
It's a promising ball. Cut out in the nick of time. Plays it out to the flank. Crunching tackle. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Just brushed off the ball there. Liverpool have a free kick. Liverpool with a chance here to increase their lead. Stones is there and he can get that clear. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Oh, really good feet from him. Going for goal! He has done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Goes for goal! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Liverpool just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Foden provides an outlet. He's in space and looking for options. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're already into the second period. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Right through the middle. Gets it back. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? And he has been fouled there. What an adventurous run from a defender. And he's there to clear it. And they've been caught out here. Oh, he's in! Forward it goes. Liverpool are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Tries to get it forward quickly. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hoists it forward. Rodri. This is gone, that's a foul. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Trying to get there. He gets past his man. Hit into the middle. And Dijk can get it clear. He's got options out wide. Kovacic, it's Kovacic! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Kovacic did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Isak, good challenge, excellent challenge. Come loose. Now surely. He's got away. Rodri. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes. Merge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played into space out wide. It's on a plate. It's a brilliant interception.
Manchester showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Isak. Real chance! He scores! And again they hit the front. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Liverpool go into the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here. Liverpool are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Ake plays it forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. Finds himself eased off the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mohamed Salah. Hefty challenge, but fair enough.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And it's Kovacic. Oh, good take in a good area. And it's hoisted clear. Could move up a gear here. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. Lewandowski has a goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Point-blank header! He will be livid with himself.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
Lewandowski. Tries a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Now it's Lewandowski. And now they can launch a counter. And here's Rashford. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's pinged one through here. Oh, he's broken. Shot at goal! What a ball this is. Oh, shooting chance! This could fall anywhere. Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Lewandowski simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
To finish!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Martinez. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Bjn.Vs.Tai. The Fry does well to read it and intercepts. Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. Lobs it in gently. It's a goal kick. Tries to dink, and the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And Martinez! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Martinez did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And he's onside! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's got shoots! Bjn.Vs.Tai. Zielinski. Martinez. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Rashford. Cuts it out. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's been taken straight back. He's had a go! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
That's a throw. Çalhanoğlu battles to win it back. It's a great ball. Can he has a hit? Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Yeah, looking back at that.
And we've reached half-time. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And so we're off again.
Barcelona can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere. That's just...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rashford. Zielinski. Martinez. Timely intervention. He's got it, and he's big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Rashford gets it away. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Çalhanoğlu. It's a loose ball. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And he's there to cut it out. And he's straight offside. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Mkhitaryan. Rashford. That intervention was very necessary. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Frank is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
He's gone for it! It's there! And they've got their lead back. He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And here's Rashford. Mkhitaryan. Darmian. Going through. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Lewandowski has a goal! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
He snuffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He gets past his man. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Çalhanoğlu. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Oh, really good feet from him. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Martinez. Well read, he sorted that out. Chance to shoot, and a shot! He's left his man. Shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
That's such a great run he made there. He got away from 2 defenders as well. That's wonderful play.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath. He's gone for it! Big moment! Massive goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent...
Hits one! Forward it goes. Goretzka. Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. He came in hard, very hard. Got a sight of goal here. Oh, nice touch. Going for goal! Back of the net! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Gets the better of his man. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's played forward. Looks to clip it forward. Kimmich. Gnabry. Davis. Hoists it forward. And the counter is on. Gross goes looking. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Goretzka, a scorer already in the game. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Just brushed off the ball there. Rudiger does well there, alert. He gets past his man, goes for goal! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Germany have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Gnabry. Kimmich. A heavy challenge. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Chance to break. Brings it forward. Keeps everyone guessing. Oh, shooting chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Germany just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Kimmich plays it short. And he heaves it forward. Goretzka. There's the through ball. Going through. It is quite a run he's making here. Timely intervention. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's pinged one through. Goes for goal! He has done it! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Germany give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Could move up a gear here.
Davies simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Surely. He's had a shot! He scored! And the lead is extended still further. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
But for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Good ball. And this is Sané. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And it's Kane. Kane. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Well, we're already into the second period. He's left his man. Hoists it forward.
Ta just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Gets away from his opponents. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the finish! He's kept it out just.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Cleared away. Goretzka. Gets it back. Now surely. Has a pop. In it goes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And it's played forward. Well, they can break here. He's got away. Battles to win it back. Kimmich goes looking. Forward it goes. Gets away from his opponents. Sané. And Sané! A real chance to break. And the shot! He scores! Oh, Well, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Germany get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Gnabry. Brandt drives it forward. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And it's played forward. Oh, he's in! Tries to get it forward quickly. Rudiger. Hoists it forward. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. It has a hit! Goal! They have come roaring back. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment and the damage was all done.
Germany making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
We have ourselves a real big chance! Tar.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Gnabry.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Sané. Oh, good interception. Quick glance, shoots! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Having turned the game on it, tries a shot! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Stadio Olimpico, a venue that has an old-school feel about it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter.
And the shots! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Shoots! And he heaves it forward. He's picked him out. Bernardo Silva. Foden gets his foot in there. Foden with a delicate ball. Robertson does well to read it and intercepts. Alisson trying to get there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, good interception. Ake tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the flank. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Real chance! But not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Brings it forward. He's found his man. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! finish of the highest order. The breakthrough strike.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Ake does well there, alert. Bernardo Silva. And here's the chance to counter. Foden. Alisson gets good distance on it. It's Bernardo Silva. Hoists it forward. Defenders on the back foot. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Bernardo Silva. Good ball. Has a pop! Sticks it away!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Forward it goes. Has he picked him out? Going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he just whacks it away. Robertson. Right through the middle. He's left his man. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Oh, good take in a good area. Bernardo Silva. Foden brings the ball forward. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mohamed Salah, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident, looking to break out here. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. And the half-time whistle goes. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's a really interesting game and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Manchester, the ball rolling for the second period.
Liverpool can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
And it's Bernardo Silva. He's got through. And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. It's got through to him. Oh, shooting chance!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response hits one! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets away from his opponents. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Van Dijk cuts it out. Lovely feet. Van Dijk plays it forward. Breaks on here. Forward it goes. Ruben Dias gets into the right position to intercept. Tries to get it forward quickly. Foden is fouled. Robertson gets his final warning. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Bernardo Silva.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's not going to make it. Manchester are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Hoists it high. Here's the cross. Gets it back. Has a go! He's scored! And the comeback is complete!
Manchester are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Manchester go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, he's in! Ake drives it forward, and now they can launch a counter. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Out towards the flank. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Ruben Dias.
Manchester are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Isak.
Liverpool have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He's through.
Manchester probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
He's in! He's had a shot! And it goes! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Jim, your thoughts?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
All square again into the dying minutes. 2 minutes to be added on. That had to be more accurate. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's pinged one through here. He could be in here. Chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool cannot understand what they've done. From a position of strength, they have contrived to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is... he's gone for it!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Portugal didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? England have it back and they can go again. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Saka could try cutting inside here. Bruno Fernandes.
I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Kane. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Kane. This has a hit! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them.
And the shots! They've scored! Right back in the game!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Bernardo Silva gets it back. Bruno Fernandes with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Goalkeeper's ball. Now it's Kane. He's making a real surge on the left. João Cancelo. João Cancelo drives it forward. Ball through needs to be good here. It's a brilliant interception. And he's cut it out. Now it's Kane. And it's played forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. He's through the middle. Let's put a stop to that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Rice. Oh, not quite.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Rice. And here's Kane. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Well, they could break here. Has he picked him out? Bernardo Silva. Now it's shot at goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
It's Bernardo Silva. Timely intervention. England are in control here on the brink of half-time. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Coaxed through there. Saka is onto it and can take it up. Gets away from his opponent. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, He's managed to get himself offside. Kane. England desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. There's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can...
Has a pop! He has done it!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. And shoots! Marvellous goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble. I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
So we have a breakthrough. It's Kane! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
And here's Kane.
Portugal have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Bernardo Silva, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely measured pass. Hits one! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Portugal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Solanke! And the ball's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Plenty waiting in the middle. Shapes to shoot! Kane with a shot! Decent enough try.
Kane did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Bernardo Silva. And the finish! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Kane. Good offside that time. Battles to win it back. And here's Kane. Now it goes for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Has got rid of that, and a second time, swung over, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Saka done very well to intervene. Gone back to the keeper. He's left his man. Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. Ruben Dias concedes a free kick for that.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Lovely feet. And here's Kane. Well read, he sorted that out. Ruben Neves. Defenders on the back foot. Out to the right. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's a foul, free kick's been given. Forward it goes. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Gets the better of it, hits one! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!